What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another Black Desert video. So today we are going to be doing an hour at Hexe in the Marni realm, and I think you guys should start doing this too if you haven't already, because our goal is to be collecting the crystallized despairs for whenever the new region comes out. It's used to make the gloves, so I figured why not. Plus today we had a login reward that was this thingy, and it gives you a golden blessing of Agris if you need it, and we're gonna try that. So I just want to see how well I could do in the grind here, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Let me buy a tent buff and let's go. I know I'm not like the best person to grind here, but for the sake of trying it out, I just want to push myself and see how far I can go. Let me make sure I'm actually running the right things. This is kind of dangerous, but okay. Let's see. Food on, elixir on. We'll just pop that for no reason. Pop this. All right. Also, we're trying to green offhand instead of the Kudum. Or not Kudum, but my Black Star. So my DP is actually like 20 lower at Hex, which is actually pretty scary. One of those don't get hit things, but I don't know. There's a good chance I might just die here because like it's doable, but I have to play a little bit safer than I normally would. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing a buff or two or three. I don't actually know. But with that said, let's do this. Oh yeah, I should probably turn this on so you guys can see it as well. That's what I was missing. Well, that's one of them. The actual coin, that's the important thing. So I guess what really matters is how often do I get bosses, and do I get like the Cyclops 2 times in an hour, which is actually very rare in my experience, or like anything that gives you the Calpheon buff for 5 minutes. I get those, like, I get maybe like 1 an hour, and that's the average. So I don't actually know what the best rotation here is. I just kind of do this one because it's like the only one I know, whether that's good or not. Holy, that kind of hurt. I just need to make sure I don't run into anything dumb. Like later on, we're gonna get the Ghost Reaper thing, and if I just eat those like explodey bombs, that's not good. I'm actually trying a little bit of a different setup. Usually I would try, or my light stones and artifacts would be a lot different if I want to go full offensive, which is like more trash, but at the same time, I feel like I'm actually very squishy because Dark Knights are kind of scary here. If you're playing like a Wusa or something, Wusa Zerker, you have no issues whatsoever. But DKs have to play a little bit safer. Usually around a second time around is when all the things spawn. Or I can just keep wiping them over and over here until the thing collects enough souls. So one thing that I still have to improve on is knowing when to just go to the next pull, because sometimes it's just not worth it to get the last like few enemies. But the golden like rule of grinding is just go to the howling dead ones and then pull as many as you can onto it. It explodes, and then keep pulling as many. DK is just okay in terms of the AoE pulls. It's not bad, but if you play like a Wusa, Zerker, other classes just do it a lot better. If I feel like I'm taking too much damage, I'll just switch back to Black Star for the 20 DP. And maybe swap my Lightstone sets around. But I think for crystals and I'll be good. But overall, I think I should be fine. There we go. So I think the golden rule is like if you kill all the things and then the soul harvester is by itself, you just move on and then come back later. Yeah, so like by the time you come back around, it's going to be fully spawned, and it's going to have like the ads around it. I could probably just Q block through that, but let's not do that. I do definitely notice a difference in clear speed, though, with the green offhand instead of Black Star. Do I feel safer? On the other hand, that's a no, I don't. But definitely stronger. I think I do actually have to cap wrist green offhand. Woo, first crystallize despair. Was my loot rate 272? All right. I don't actually know what the standard is for trash loot an hour here. But just know whatever I do, some classes do a lot better at it. Pick that up later. Usually when you do that, you let the things just spawn around it, so it's an easier pull next time. If the Cyclops or Ogre spawns, I might actually have to put the Kudum back or the Black Star. Like, I don't think I'll have a real issue, but those things, like, if you don't mitigate the damage or dodge it, you just kind of die. Okay, so remember how we left this one back before? Now all the things are pulled. I do have to be careful. Some of those actually kind of hit hard, especially when they're enraged. And my health might just get chunked. Second crystallized despair. Watch out for the explodey doggies. Woo! Health got chunked. Send help. That was a good pull. That was a lot of trash loot. I think we left one more last time. Yeah, this should be the other pull. We'll get it next time. Also, one thing I think they should actually buff about this spot is the Hexe Marie boss. Because every time it spawns, like, I don't think I've ever gotten a crystallized despair out of that one. It just, like, of all the things, that one should have a higher chance of a disto drop or something. But I feel like the loot table for the actual Hex boss, it's not really that good. Granted, like, the spot is pretty good in general. It's just that one in very particular, which is kind of weird. Holy, it just ate that. That hurts. Get me out. Holy, okay. Calm down. One day I'll sell all my scorching shards. $390 DP, boys. Ooh, get me out. I have to play like extra safe doing this. This is like the real YOLO glass cannon. Wait, is that harvester spawned? Sometimes it's like you attack the harvester, but then it like disappears and resets. We'll get out of that. I think it also, like, I don't know if this is true or not, but you know how the explodey thing does some damage? I wonder if at nighttime the damage is like mega scaled. It's like, it hurts. Harvester. I wish that tree wasn't there, to be honest. Like, I actually... it's not a big deal, but I've seen times when Pearl Abyss just removes random obstacles in grinding spots. Like, for all of you who grind Elvia Orcs, that used to be a mess of a grind spot because there are, like, random rocks in the way that everyone would get stuck on, and they removed them. Pretty nice. Good quality of life. So this tree right here, I get that out of here. Especially if it's considered a Marni realm spot. So far, not doing so hot on the spares. Not doing so good on the bosses either. So far, we're doing so pretty good. I wish we would get a boss spawn though, so I can get the 5 minutes of big damage. How rare are the lights though? You know the item that puts a big barrier around and you keep getting the constant buff for like 10 minutes? How often do people get those? Because I think I get them once every like 5-10 hours. Oh god, a Hexe Marni. Yeah, it's like, it's not even a hard boss. It's just, it sucks doing it because you know the reward is terrible. Yo, buffer drop rate. Like, once we kill her, just watch. I can guarantee you the reward not that good. So the best way to fight her is wait till the explodey things line up. And then also try not to get hit by that. There are just so many things. Try to get her in the AoE lineup. I'm playing this like a little bit safer because my DP is a lot lower. Usually I might be able to just eat 1 or 2 of them. Only got a crystallized despair, but it wasn't from her. What a dog reward. Okay. Deposit some of these. Has anyone actually gotten a distortion earring since they added them to this spot? Because I haven't in a lot of hours here. 20 minutes in. No big boss. We only got a dumb Hex fight. That's unfortunate. Oh, I forgot to take the daily quest for Elvia. Playing this a little bit sloppier than I should be. Ooh, a special seal. You know, if you're actually trying to get everything from that special seal shop, you kind of have to grind lower end spots where the density is higher compared to spots where you kill like less enemies but they're stronger. It is what it is. It sucks, but I think that's the way it works with a drop rate, because it favors killing a lot of enemies versus tankier ones. I need to find a better spot to pull it, because that little bone wall over there. I think that like blocks damage, unironically. Despair, let's go. I should probably Q block. Get out of that. Go back in. Q block. Get out of that. 100%. Barely kill anything. I need a Giga Gourd one time right now. See, this is why when you see videos and people are like, oh, I get so much trash loot, it's because they actually got like a Gigagord or something in the first half. And then they got like cracked hours of bonus damage. And then here's me on your average hour. Only got 4 despairs so far. Woo. Dude, get the unstable soul. Jesus, what are you doing? I wish I was a Wusa sometimes. Have you ever seen Wusa AoEs? Like, oh my god. Their mobility is super good. And their AoEs are like, actually, I think better than Wizard and Witches. Never thought I'd say. This is one of those, I'm gonna kill the harvester and then we're gonna run to the next pack and then let the thing spawn. Don't eat that. I could probably get the harvester here. I would say that getting more than 15 crystallized despairs an hour is pretty good. Unfortunately for me, every time I record, my RNG just legitimately just drops. When I'm grinding alone, RNG is pretty average. Hit the record button, it's like they know. come back to that later once all of them are spawned. I'll save you a little bit of time. Another corrupted breath. You guys remember when corrupted breaths were actually a lot of silver and people were going for them? Nowadays, you can just buy like 300 of them, 100,000 of them off the market if you wanted to. Weird, you wouldn't do that, but you can. Then you come back here and they're all respawned. Okay, I'm gonna need you to calm down. How am I, like... I'm kind of unlucky this hour. Just no Gigagord boss. No Cyclops, no Ogre. You got a Hexe, which is legitimately the worst thing you can get. Should I be killing these? Eh. I'm actually kind of shocked. I've only gotten 4 despairs so far. Did they low-key nerf it? On average hours, I can get like 11 to 20 of them. We'll leave those till next time. I think they like all more or less reset. You know how like the sky changes colors? It's in this area only, but every time it does that, I'm like, oh, is Gigagord spawning? No, it's just the like real, I don't know why. It's like this area in particular, it just changes environmental color. They need to fix that. It's like, what did you pick that makes it change in this exact area? It's not even like we're leaving Hexe. It's just in the middle of it. Nice, that 100 did nothing. PKs, by the way. Not a gold one. 5 million one that no one buys. Another 5 million one. Where are you going? Why does this one keep running away? Stop. Kill these and out. Okay, I have to get this one and bounce. Nope. We're doing that so we can let them spawn and they'll come back after. Whew. Thank God we're not ending with like 4 of them. I blame these LE special seals. I blame the scorching sun shards. You know, one thing I actually think they should do is add some more things you could use the scorching shards on, because right now it's only good for God Eye, and as we all know, God Eye kinda not the greatest right now. Like, they're not bad, but you don't see people making them for profit. Well, we got 3 of them. RNG is turning around. I need things to stop spawning for a second so I can dump stuff in my storage. By the way, most people won't be able to do that. I just have a lot of maids from playing this game for a long time. So in your case, what you would do is just stack them on your horse. If I got stuck in that, it's got clapped. Giga Gourd. Oh, let's go. We're at least gonna get 1 in this hour. That's very nice. Just because it's dark doesn't mean you can play stupid. I still have to not eat dumb things. I'm glad I dumped my inventory like before this. Oh, these are where all the crystallized despair is coming from. Coming in the second half. Got 8 of them. Hello. Don't mind me. You still have to be a little bit careful. Like, compared to Cyclops and Ogre, this one isn't as strong, but it still can chunk you if you're not careful. Kill it, dude. Oh my god. All right, big damage time. Let's go. See, like, that one gave us a crystallized despair, but Hex doesn't. And like, this Hex Marie is literally the main boss of this area. Okay, so this bottom one should be close to spawning a Wraith, I think. Unless it reset. It probably reset. You don't have time to look through that. You just have to keep going when you're on this buff. Can we get one more crystallized despair in this hour? Then I won't feel as bad. Oh, okay. I mean, I already have a buff going on, but I guess we can get another crystallized. I have to be very careful because these things hurt. it's kind of hard to target them. I don't know how long that lasts, so just stay out of that for a while. Still going? Cyclops almost dead. In theory, we should get a crystallized from it, though. So that's good. Yeah, nice. All right, 10 crystallized so far. Man, that we did a comeback. We had 4 for like the first 40 minutes, and then now we have 10. So at the end of this hour, I'll count all the loot and everything. And I'm going to count the Crystallized Despair at max price, because once the gloves come out, I assume people are just going to panic buy them at max. So, yeah, they're going to be max price. Either way, I'm not selling them. I need them, so... All right, 6 minutes left. I'm gonna get the harvester and then go to the next pack and then come back. Earrings are breaking. Let's see, what did we get today? We got one Hex Marie, one Gigagord, one Cyclops. Not bad. Another one. Holy, almost died. These corrupted breaths need to stop. Oh, my belt is breaking. My earrings are almost gone. Ooh. Almost chunked. I'm not trying to lose another rebellious crystal today. Thank you. I actually lost one because I decided I was going to go grind here at nighttime with a different set of crystals. And then got clapped and then lost a billion silver crystal. Also, nighttime is very scary. All right, last minute. I'll probably kill these and then be done. Yeah, that's a good pull to end it on, to be honest. What in the world? All right, let's get out of here. All right, so that was a cool hour. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let's go calculate our totals, actually. So let's go to town, turn everything off. I was like, wait, am I just lagging? Where is everyone? Then I realized I was in Elvia. It's actually very ominous that there's no NPCs in Elvia, which is cool at the same time, but very spooky. All right, let's calculate our totals. So we got 11 of these. That's about 660 mil, counting them at max. And then the 400 black stones, which is about like 120 mil. But let's see. Or I don't actually know. Hold on. 745 from these. And then another 660. It's like 750 plus 660. Let me pull out the calculator. So far, 1.145. And then if we count that at like 200k each times 400, that's like 80 mil. Plus 80. And then if we count like the rest of the goodies, yeah, it's like roughly 1.5 bill an hour here if I were to sell everything. But sadly, we are not selling these. We're gonna have to save them for the gloves anyway, so that's gonna be an 18 bill sink, and I'm gonna grind for it. So 1.5 bill an hour, not bad. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.